Good morning, everyone, on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning. I just want to say something about our Madiba this morning, Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela never wavered in his devotion to democracy, equality, and learning. Despite terrible provocation, he never answered racism with racism. His life is an inspiration to all who are oppressed and deprived, and to all who are opposed to oppression and deprivation. I want to start with this morning because yesterday I was talking to one of my beautiful women I am helping at this moment. I worked with her a few years ago, and she is one of those unfortunate women who lost her husband. She was not with him anymore. Needless to say, they have a history together. He died. He overdosed. During this pandemic, when some of the residential treatment programs for addiction closed their doors, when the shutdown happened, and he relapsed after a few weeks and he died. She called me and she wanted to do some more work with me. So we're working together again. And yesterday, I just heard this voice all the time as I was talking to her and listening to her. Teresa, just let her talk today. Let her unload today. And so that's what I did. She talked about her son, who's 25, and for the first time told her mom, I want to do some trauma work. I want to do my work. I said, how do you feel about that? She said, oh my gosh, I cried. My body was shaking because I realized he has intergenerational trauma, just as myself, and that he had healing to do, and that he finally said yes to his healing. And then she continued to talk about all the losses that she's had in her life. This one and many others. And she has so much trauma. She has endured so much as an Indigenous woman, but so much resilience, so much hope, always very hopeful. And we talked and shared and laughed and talked and shared and laughed. And then towards the end of the session, I said to her, I just want to ask you, when this is all over, my dear, what do you think will happen? And she said, it's going to be horrible. People are going to be traumatized. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. There's so much hate going around now at this given time. She talked about the racism and how it's impacted her. She told me about an essay she wrote when she was in school because she's fair-skinned Indigenous woman, and how she could be seen as white and even for a while hide the fact that she was Indigenous because of the shame and the discrimination. And I said to her, yes, maybe it's going to be like that, but There's a lot of people that are doing their work too. I said, like yourself, myself, and many others. So we're going to keep on moving forward. We're going to keep on supporting each other, loving each other, and helping each other during this time. It's a difficult time. I can understand why you can't even see that there is a light at the end of this tunnel. There is a light, and we can make a difference. We as mothers and grandmothers and great-grandmothers and young people, so many young people are getting it today. I just got a text from a young man. He's also from South Africa. He's studying here in Canada. And we met recently. And I'm just supporting him. And I told him, talk to your ancestors. Talk to your spirit helpers and spirit guides. They'll come. And in his text, he told me, the elders visited me last night because I prayed before I went to sleep, and I asked them about my future, my journey. And my heart just gave a leap. And I'm so happy for him. He has connected, and his ancestors answered him. And I said to him, put down tobacco and say your prayers, and we'll process and talk about it when we have our visit on Tuesday. So everyone, it's Saturday and tomorrow's Sunday. Walk around with that smile on your face, and when the going is tough, when you're having a difficult day, just honor yourself. Acknowledge that you're having a difficult day and a difficult time. Then ground yourself. Go sit on Mother Earth or go for a walk. A walk is very, very grounding as well. Or go to the water. Connect with the elements in creation. Connect with all the live things in creation, because Creator is everywhere and in everything. Go hug a tree, go sit on the ground, look up at Father Sky and see the sun and this beautiful moon that we are experiencing right now. Connect with the elements when you're having a low day. Don't think about the difficulties. Don't worry about difficult times and struggles. Say your prayers, put down tobacco, smudge, take a walk, do all those beautiful things. But more important, what I want to really put out today is connect with family. Connect with your family. As I said yesterday, cook that beautiful meal and sit together at a table and enjoy that meal. Food is healing, soul food even more healing. And breathe, use the 7-4-8. Inhaling for 7, holding for 4, exhaling for 8 with a, and feel that vibrational energy in your body. Think about all the great people that have fought for us and opened up the doors. So let's do that today and send out prayers for those that are suffering, those that have lost loved ones. Send out love for the doctors, the nurses, and all the helpers out there. Chimikwich, oh great one. Chimikwich, great ancestors. Shukran.